I'm sure you've heard it said before, go big or go home. Well, yeah, that's the way our life ought to be. Why play it small? Why take the easy road? Why live in your comfort zone? I mean, it's really comfortable and it's like a warm blanket wrapped around you and you cozy up on the couch and you watch Netflix but you don't get anywhere. You don't achieve anything. You don't accomplish anything in your life when you play small. What about what you want to do in your life? What about where you want to be? The goals that you have. Don't you have big goals? You want a really big house. Maybe you want a 4 or 5 bedroom house, 2 or 3 bathrooms, a couple of garages, an RV. I don't know, whatever it is for you. Go big. You've got the big dream. You've got the big vision in your head. Go big. If you're going to have a goal, go ahead and make it a big one. Because like they say, go big or go home. People who have big goals find out that people will support them, will rally around them, will buy what you're selling, whatever your business is, whatever you're working on. So I'm going to give you some tips this morning about how you can accomplish your big goals. First, it needs to be sustainable. It needs to be a goal that gives you a specific direction. You know where you're going. It's something that will keep you going because it's such a big goal and it's so exciting and it's something you really want that you'll be excited to keep going. It'll keep you engaged when life gets tough, because life gets tough. 2020 was tough with COVID and it's still going on. Hopefully we're going to get out of that. But your big goal should be such a big goal that it keeps you moving forward. It keeps you excited so that you can every day get up and go, man, I'm going to take another step today, take another shot at it today, because you're so excited about accomplishing this big goal. If your goal is just to get up and go to work today, it's not big. You need to have a big goal. So what is your goal? It needs to be something that will sustain you through the hard times. The second thing you need to do in order to accomplish your big goals is, once you have this big goal, you need to set intermediate targets. So it's like thinking in terms of, I've got this goal. In 5 years, I'm going to have this business and it's making this amount of money and I've got this many customers and it takes me to all of these places around the world because I'm serving all of these people. I'm serving 1 million people. I'm serving 500,000 people in 5 years. Whatever your goal is. Okay, that's great. That's wonderful. That's perfect. But you can't just live every day with that big goal, because today you're going to take a small step and tomorrow you're not going to be at that goal. And after a few days or a few weeks or even a few months, you're going to go, oh, I'm just not getting any traction. It doesn't look like I'm going to get there. And you give up. So when you have this big goal, you need to set intermediate goals. So if you have a 5-year goal for this big achievement, then you need a 4-year goal and a 3-year goal and a 2-year goal and a 1-year goal. And then you need a monthly goal in that 1 year. And every year you need a monthly goal. And I would suggest you have a weekly goal within those monthly goals, because it's easier to accomplish a goal this week that's only this big than it is to accomplish a 5-year goal that is so far out there that you're so excited about, that keeps you pumped up every single day. But you know that if you accomplish this little bitty goal this week, you're one step closer. And so make sure you have intermediate levels. So you've got the big goal, you got intermediate goals, and you got some really short goals. It could be just, what are you going to do today? Maybe you need to learn how to build a website. Okay, what are you going to do to learn that today? I'm not saying you're going to build it today. What are you going to do to learn how to do it today? That's the first step. Even when you accomplish the short goals, it's a major milestone. And you need to look at it that way, because you can check it off your list. It's one more step to get to where you want to go. And then the third thing you need to do to celebrate, to accomplish your big goals, is to celebrate. Even when you make the littlest achievement, when you meet your goal for this week, or when you meet your goal today, go celebrate. When you get that website done, go celebrate. When you put your first offer out in the market, go celebrate. When you get your first customer, go celebrate. Whatever your goals are, you need to establish how you will treat yourself when you achieve and accomplish each one of these little milestones. And that way, you'll know that you're making progress, and you'll be excited about it because you're rewarding yourself, and you can look forward to the next celebration. And the best way to do this, on your milestones, on your targets, write down the celebration that you're going to do or get or have when you reach it, because then that becomes exciting. If you know that you're going to go do this thing, you're going to go hiking, or you're going to go take a break for the weekend, or whatever it is, that even keeps you excited because you know, once I accomplish this, I'm going to do it. And the thing is, if you don't accomplish that goal, don't go do it. Yeah, you're going to punish yourself a little bit and remind yourself, there's a reason why I wanted to go take that break, or why I wanted to go out with my wife or whatever, because I was going to accomplish this goal. So remember that. The fourth thing you can do to accomplish your big goals is you need to rest and renew, because you can't push every single day all day long. You can't. Some people think you can. It's called hustle. It's the big hustle. Well, yeah, you'll get burnt out. And eventually you're going to get to a point where it just seems like nothing's working, and you're stuck, and you're tired, and now you're not even motivated to keep going because it's just, you're tired. So you need to take a break. You need to change your environment. Your break can be as little as get out of the office and go take a walk for 10 minutes. Put on some inspiring music and just go walk. Don't scroll through Facebook or your email. Put on some music or go out in nature. Take a break. Take a breath. Clear your mind. It's one reason why I like to come out here every morning, and yes, it's cold. I'd like to come out here every morning when I do my videos, because I get to see my back lot back here where I planted some lettuce and some spinach that's going to be growing coming up soon, and looking at my plans for my garden this summer, and it changes my whole mindset for the day, and it gives me a break. So you need a mental diversion on a regular basis. You can't just bust it every single hour of every single day. The fifth thing you need to do to accomplish your big goals, you need to be confident. Don't listen to your own negative voice, because we all have that negative voice in here that, what, does it sit on this shoulder or both shoulders? I don't know. Don't listen to it, because we can be our biggest enemy. We can be our biggest negative voice. There are a lot of negative voices in the world that harass us and hound us. And in my book, The Success Grower, I talk about them. I call them weeds. Weeds that other people plant in our lives. But don't listen to your own. That's a weed that we own, that we plant. In my book, I talk about 3 different kinds of weeds. Grew up on a farm. We dealt with weeds a lot. I deal with weeds in my garden. The weeds we plant, that's our negative voices. That's what we tell ourselves. That's when we say, you're not worth it. You're no good. You can't do that. So don't listen to it. But accept that it's there. Accept that you have it, because we all have it. You need to accept that it's there. Recognize that it's your own negative voice. It's nobody else's. It's yours. And then you need to create a diversion in order to drown it out. Best diversion? Jump right back into your goals and get to work. And prove to your own negative voice that it's not true. The sixth thing that you can do to accomplish your big goals, as I said before, take small steps. Big goals can be overwhelming. Big goals can actually cause you to stop because you're just overwhelmed. It's just too big for you. You can't get anywhere without putting one foot in front of the other, one step at a time. You can't climb a mountain without taking one step at a time. Doesn't happen. Yeah, you can climb a set of stairs. Maybe you can jump 2, maybe you can jump 3, but you're not going to do it all the way up. So take small steps. Take baby steps if you have to. If you can accomplish one little thing today, you can check it off your list and say, I'm one step closer than I was yesterday. And that feels good. Big goals are necessary. If you want to have a big outcome, if you want to have big success in your life, if you want to accomplish something big and worthwhile in your life, they're necessary. They're necessary for big outcomes and in order to have the kind of life you want and to have life-changing achievement. You have to have a big goal. Don't let them overwhelm you. Don't let them eat you up and saying, I just can't get there because it's so big. Don't let it overwhelm you. There's a way to accomplish the big goal if you do it the right way. Take these 6 steps that I've given you today that will help you ensure that you have a good plan. Make sure you have a good plan to accomplish the big goal. And if you put that plan to practice and you take action every single day and you follow these 6 steps I've given you today, guess what? You will find yourself accomplishing the big goal. I'm Mark Schinner coming to you from the porch. This is your Thursday Thoughts. I hope you have a great day. We're getting close to the end of the week, getting close to the end of January. 2021 is already what? 8%, 8.5% over? Oh my gosh. It's time to move on. It's time to get your plans on. If you set New Year's resolutions, you've given up on them already. Stop that. Set a goal. Create a plan. Take action, and you'll get there. Have a great day, and I'll be back and talk to you tomorrow.